music is spirit.
Nigerians are part of the reason. 240 million people and they can mass mobilize. People need to be scared of talking crap about Nigeria. If 1 million out of the 240 million people make it their mission to mass report any channel that slanders Nigeria, because that is what most of them do, slander and put harmful targets on the backs of Nigerians, then they will be scared to say anything about Nigeria. Other countries will flock to a channel and bring it down if they talk crap about them. But Nigeria, with its big number, just keeps quiet and let everyone use it as a punching bag. Nigerians only care about irrelevancies. Some low self-esteem Nigerians would even join in their degradation. When it gets to a stage where Nigerians are so dehumanized that when something happens in the diaspora, people will blame the Nigerian victim just for being Nigerian. That is when Nigerians will realize how bad they allow things to get. This was the message Kai Maiden, one of the strong supporters of my YouTube channel, posted in one of the videos. I want to appreciate you, Kai Maiden. Shout out to you. Every truth lover knows that this is true. And this brings me to our series today. I'll play a video. I want every Nigerian to listen to him. After that, we'll pieces the narrative and react to them. I want our honest opinion because I'll be as raw and honest as possible with this Cameroonian brother. I would love anyone that knows him online to forward this video to him or tag him. You know that I was one of the people that started this patriotic art on YouTube because of our Iflefu brothers and sisters in Ghana. And so, seeing our brother from Cameroon in similar plight, dear brother, I'm using you as a point of contact to address every other national that is talking about Nigeria and praising Nigeria and is facing a similar backlash.
I've not been fine for some time now, not because I'm sick, but because I'm not happy. This is almost 2 a.m. and I can't sleep. I cannot sleep because I'm not happy. I didn't start creating content today. I started creating content since back 2023, 2024 while I was still in Cameroon. But I wasn't getting views, no followers, no visibility at all. No support or anything from anybody until I came to Nigeria. I started exploring Nigeria and started sharing my experiences here in Nigeria as compared to that in Cameroon. And that was how I started getting views and followers. But it's just unfortunate that my own Cameroonians, my own brothers and sisters in Cameroon don't like me sharing my experiences here and comparing them to that in Cameroon. Not because what I am saying is a lie. I don't know why they don't just want me to share it out there. Well, at the end of it, I just thought it was just all social media banter and all that. You end on just social media stuff, you know. I didn't know some people really took it personal to the extent that they were going as far as reporting my account. When as I speak, my account on the Black app has been suspended because Cameroonians massively reported my account. Is that how things are done? Imagine if Nigerians were also behaving like this, acting like this. Will people like Rosita in Cameroon have accounts? Yeah, I'm not the first person that is creating contents like this. There are many creators out there that shade Nigeria and other countries. Have you heard Nigerians going to report their accounts? No, because Nigerians all understand how these things are and how difficult it is to grow an account. Everybody is trying to make it here. We all are struggling. Why would people be going as far as reporting my account? Am I the first person? No. Did I insult anybody directly? No, even those that insult me in my comment section, I don't insult them back because I respect everybody that follows me and everybody that engages on my content. That's why I don't even insult anybody back. Why would people be this wicked to be going to the extent of reporting my account? Well, the deed has been done already. There's nothing I can do about it. I just hope people are happy. Nigerians, now na day. Well, I'm at your mercy. There's nothing I can do. You people have been supporting me all through, and I know you keep on supporting me even now. Yeah. I'm so pained, so I'm so pained right now. Well, the deed has been done. There's nothing I can do. But I'm not giving up. We'll keep going, right? I know they just want to discourage me, but they won't. I'll create another account and we'll keep going.
So we've listened to the video. Let us address the video.
I've not been fine for some time now. Not because I'm sick, but because I'm not happy. This is almost 2 a.m. and I can't sleep. Yeah, I cannot sleep because I'm not happy. I didn't start creating content today. I started creating content since back 2023, 2024 while I was still in Cameroon. But I wasn't getting views, no followers, no visibility at all. No support or anything from anybody until I came to Nigeria. I started exploring Nigeria and started sharing my experiences here in Nigeria as compared to that in Cameroon. And that was how I started getting views.
What he said was exactly what happened to many content creators from Nigeria currently demarketing Nigeria online. The earlier people that started the demarketing, especially those in Ghana, didn't start with such negativity. One of the biggest demarketers of Nigeria in Ghana currently was actually one of the YouTubers I watched in their formative years. I kept encouraging them, then their videos were just 20 views, 60 views, 100 and something views. They were actually creating normal content until they entered Ghana. They told people that they're in Ghana and boom, the views started. A lot of Ghanaians started watching them. The comment section was all about, oh, what's your experience in our nation, Ghana? What is this in Ghana? What do you think about our nation? What do you think about Ghana? From making one video to 2 videos, 3 videos, gradually they became the evil they are today. If Nigerians supported small creators from their formative stage, most of them in search of followers and subscribers as well as money wouldn't have taken this devastating route just like ritualistic. But I would still say it is still in them. When your quest is all about money, you can do anything irrespective of the cost just to make that money without having conscience. For me, I started with some niches, though it was more of relationship as well as African women. I started talking about African women, the beauty of African women, why you should date and marry a Cameroonian woman, why you should date and marry a Kenyan woman, that Nigerian women were mainly trained to be wives as well as entrepreneurs. I talked about African women. Why I talked about them, I never pitched them against one another.
You're welcome once again to Qinspride channel. Like I've been talking about before, African women are so beautiful and unique. I've talked about why you should date African women. However, today I want us to go to the country of Cameroon. Let us talk about Cameroonian women and why should you date Cameroonian women? Well, to me, I would say if you want to date a woman from Cameroon, you're actually very lucky. Let us go into details. Cameroonian women are very unique. Number one, they are very cute. I would say these women maintain a good routine and they know how to take good care of their skin. So if you visit Cameroon, especially the Francophone part of Cameroon, you will attest to what I'm saying. They know how to take good care of their skin. I'm not talking about bleaching their skin, no. They maintain their skin color with good skin care routine. Number two, Cameroonian women are very respectful and also they are good cooks. Any typical Cameroon you actually know is a good cook. I'm not talking about things you just go online and browse. If you've been with Cameroonians, you will know what I'm saying. They know how to cook. Is physically fit, bold and beautiful, unapologetically. a woman who is so nice and friendly, a woman who is happy naturally, a woman who does not compete unnecessarily, who does not see other women as rivals or trying to take it out on them. Or you're also looking for a woman who is submissive in nature. I would say hi, beautiful people. This is Qinspride here, and today let us visit Kenya. So, what is so unique about Kenyan women? What is just so unique about Kenyan women? Anyway, I'm a foreigner. I'm an African, but I'm not a Kenyan. I love Kenyan women. I love Kenyans. So, what is it about Kenyan women that is so interesting? Let us go right into it. I will advise that you sit down, grab your popcorn, and listen to what I have to tell you. How about that? I remain your host, Qinspride. Number one, Kenyan women are very respectful. Yes, and very submissive. I think that is why people tend to like them. I would say like Nigerian men, a typical African man who has this ego would love a woman who is respectful and who is submissive. So I will give it to Kenyan women. Yeah, they are respectful and they are submissive. Number two, they do not unnecessarily compete with people. Like, let me put it this way. They are happy for you if you are doing well. Yes. If you've been around Kenyans, I call them happy people. If it is going well for you as a country, you see them coming to, they are happy for you. They are just naturally like that. There is this, they don't have this envy. I'm not saying we don't have bad eggs, but generally, they do not throw tantrums out of envy. They do not compete unnecessarily or Hi, you're welcome once again. If you all should remember, in my previous videos, I talked about African women, the beauty of African women, why you should date and marry an African woman. However, let us go further into different countries and what makes their women unique. Today, let's go to Ghana. What is it that is unique there? Ghana is a country in West Africa. Let us talk about reasons why you should date a Ghanaian woman. If you want to settle down, why don't you go for them? Let's talk about that. Number one is their simplicity. Yes, we know despite the culture of Ghanaians, they are naturally simple. Their women are not all that sophisticated like you will see from other countries. I am not saying that Ghanaian women do not love money. However, they are naturally simple, despite the affluence attached to them. Number two, Ghanaian women are calm and good listeners. There is this natural calmness about Ghana women. You attest to that. They are calm, okay? And they listen properly. In every relationship, you need someone who is a good communicator. You will be happy that your spouse, your partner is actually calm to listen to your own side of the story. I'm not saying that they are quiet. I'm just saying they are calm in nature. And being calm is an attribute that is good in the life of any woman when it comes to relationship.
I never pitched them against one another because naturally I love to see something good about Africans in general. Then views weren't really coming, but I kept on doing what I loved, promoting, until the content creators in Ghana took a turn for evil. And at a point I couldn't bear it, so I lashed out at them to tell the world that they are liars. And boom, many Nigerians came to share the same sentiment with me.
and followers. But it's just unfortunate that my own Cameroonians, my own brothers and sisters in Cameroon don't like me sharing my experiences here and comparing them to that in Cameroon. Not because what I am saying is a lie. I don't know why they don't just want me to share it out there. Well, at the end of it, I just thought it was just all social media banter and all that you end on just social media stuff, you know. I didn't know some people really took it personal to the extent that they're going as far as reporting my account. When as I speak, my account on the Black app has been suspended because Cameroonians massively reported my account. Is that how things are done?
Dear brother, sharing your experience in Nigeria is a good thing, just like Nigerians in other African nations. It is applaudable to share your good experiences about a nation you visited, but do not compare it with your own nation. The problem with your contents are the constant comparison. Nigeria is Nigeria, Cameroon is Cameroon. Their GDP is far apart. The GDP of Cameroon is only $65.14 billion as at 2026. Second, Cameroon is under what we call electoral autocracy, not democracy, because it is still under the French rule. Third, the returns of Cameroon fills the pocket of colonial masters. Many things in Cameroon are the way they are, not because the people do not know what to do, but because the colonial masters sunk their claws deep into the beautiful nation with beautiful people. And Cameroonians are afraid to talk because there is no freedom of open expression. Why? Because there is what we call an open suppression of civic liberties in Cameroon. So it is unfair comparing both nations in every sector. Dear brother, you are wrong. Do not compare nations, especially when you do not prefer solutions. You keep elevating one and bringing one down. Nigerians supporting you will still tell you how they feel seeing Nigerians demarket Nigeria while praising other nations. And so, if some of them are supporting you in this route that you've taken, demarketing your nation and praising Nigeria, I will call them hypocrites. That is the highest level of hypocrisy. I've shared your video on my channel, but I cropped out some parts where you brought your nation down to praise Nigeria. Dear brother, something about your channel should be changed. Your niche is good, but it is because you've taken the route of trying to speak ill of your nation while praising Nigeria. That is where the problem is. Do not bring your national image down. Praise Nigeria if you want to, based on your experiences in Cameroon. Advocate for Nigerian youth to appreciate what they have while clamoring for more without bringing the image of Cameroon down. If you watched my earlier videos or my videos in my formative years, I praised many women from various African nations, but I never brought my Nigerian women down to lift Cameroonian women up. I praised each woman in different videos and I focused on one thing, enhancing their images and never comparing them.
Imagine if Nigerians were also behaving like this, acting like this. Will people like Rosita in Cameroon have accounts? Yeah, I'm not the first person that is creating contents like this. There are many creators out there that shade Nigeria and other countries. Have you heard Nigerians going to report their accounts? No, because Nigerians all understand how these things are and how difficult it is to grow an account. Everybody is trying to make it here.
Dear brother, what your Cameroonian people did is the right thing. Protecting the integrity of Cameroonians, not the government. We are advocating for Nigerian Ifulefus to stop demarketing us, not because of our government, but because of the integrity of the nation Nigeria, as well as the integrity of the Nigerian people. If you deface Cameroon, every Cameroonian, both in Cameroon and in the diaspora, will lose their respect and would be addressed as you addressed your people. What they did is what Nigerians would have done a long time ago. Instead, they kept quiet or less concerned while things deteriorated to this point. My dear brother, we are currently trying to salvage the situation in Nigeria, but the harm had already been done to a point that irrelevant people and people from underdeveloped nations now feel that they are at par with Nigerians. Dear brother, stop defacing your nation because it will cause people to look down on Cameroonians. Keep pushing the good about Nigeria and equally look for good things about Cameroon to highlight. Highlight the positives. If the governments are not doing well, just like in so many African nations, then bring out the good side of Cameroon. Highlight the warm nature of Cameroonians. Highlight the accommodating nature of Cameroonians. Highlight the food in Cameroon and tell the world about Cameroon delicacy. Highlight the love that Cameroonians have with their African brothers, especially Nigerians. Highlight the love that Cameroonians have for Nigerian music and encourage Nigerians to play Cameroon music and also encourage Nigerians to invest in Cameroon artists or equally invite Cameroon artists to Nigeria. You do not know the power of social media. Dear brother, highlight the Cameroonian culture and the similarities to that of Nigerians. Highlight the importance of our culture in our movies and encourage Nigeria to watch Cameroonian movies. During the last MVCA, Cameroonian film won an award. That goes to show you that Cameroonians are also doing amazing. There are many talents in Cameroon. Do not forget to highlight and mention them when you are praising Nigerian talents. Not all roads are terrible in Cameroon. There are beautiful places and estates in Cameroon. Yes, why they may not be at par with that of Nigeria. It may not be better than that in Nigeria, but it is not the worst in Africa. And definitely better than most of the residences of some of these noise makers from some neighboring countries that are throwing tantrums. Dear brother, do not be an Ifulefu Cameroonian. Stop creating content that will grant you warm welcome in Nigeria by Nigerians, but being unwelcomed by your own people. At the end of the day, dear brother, you are a Cameroonian and you will definitely go home one day. Stop damaging your reputation all because of followers and money. Nigerians are good in nature and they will still support you. Call out your nation if you want to. Yes, there are times you may want to drag your nation. You can focus on dragging your nation in a particular video, but while doing that, make sure that in that particular video you do not bring in Nigeria. What you are doing in your channel while making you popular and triggering huge followers will also cause a rift between Nigerians and Cameroonians. Brother, do not sever our good relationship with the people of Cameroon. Comparison will always make your people to be under the fence, which is a natural phenomenon. And while they are doing that, they will definitely dig up negative things about Nigeria just to use it to defend Cameroon. Do not be like the Nigerian Ifulefus in Ghana. This is an advice.
You call your home broken, broken, broken. What you say broken, as if scorn could mend a crack. You curse the ground that bore you, then wonder why you feel attacked, 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 insulted, insult, insult.
Tumbala.